Hello, this is Dr. Do again. This video is outside the medicine, continue the book Ecclesiastes. I have finished part of chapter 10 along with second part of chapter 9. So I'm going to move on, probably going to finish chapter 10. So I'm going to read it first. There is an evil I have seen under the sun, the sort of arrow that arises from the ruler. Fools are put in many high positions, while the rich occupy the low ones. I have seen slaves on horseback, while princes go on foot like slaves. Whoever digs a pit may fall into it. Whoever breaks through a wall may be bitten by a snake. Whoever quarrels stones may be inquired by them. Whoever splits a log may be endangered by them. If the axe is dull and its edge unsharpened, more strength is needed, but skill will bring success. If a snake bites before it is charmed, there is no profit for the charmer. Words from a wise man's mouth are gracious, but a fool is consumed by his own lips. At the beginning his words are folly, at the end they are wicked madness. And the fool multiplies words. No one knows what is coming. Who can tell him what will happen after him? A fool's work wearies him. He does not know the way to town. Woe to you, O land, whose king was a servant, and whose prince feasts in mourning. Blessed are you, O land, whose king is a noble birth, and whose princess is at a proper time, for strength and not for drunkenness. If a man is lazy, the rafters sag. If his hands are idle, the house leaks. A feast is made for laughter, and wine makes life merry. But money is the answer for everything. Do not revile the king even in your thoughts, or curse the rich in your bedroom, because a bird of the air may carry your words, and a bird on the wing may report what you say. So this is the second part of chapter 10. I think it's really real from the king, but I think this king is truly wise. He talked about not only the princes and the kings, not only the injustice, and also talk about communicate what is the best way to live a life of real, and in addition to holding those beliefs which is invisible, but at the same time deal with how to deal with the real, the surrounding and the life in the world. So there is an evil I have seen under the sun, the sort of arrow that arises from a ruler. So this is injustice, ruler, the authority. If it is not justice, so what happened? This is what he saw. Fools are put in many high positions, while the rich occupy the low ones. So in this is hidden that. Whoever gets rich is not a fool. Probably he's right because he's the wisest man. But sometimes, and previously he also mentioned, those fools, even though they get rich, is just useless. So this is, I think you just have to interpret in according to the context here. So he means this, the fool in high position, and also those wise probably not put in high position. In the low. I have seen slaves on horseback and the prince go on foot like slaves. So this is the upside down. Because he's king, he thinks the prince should be the high position and the slave should be low. But sometimes what he saw is upside down. Whoever digs a pit may fall into it. Whoever breaks through a wall may be bitten by a snake. So this means the pioneer probably. If you do something do really fast or quick or too at once or too fast, or leading something not righteous will come this consequence. Whoever quarries stones may be injured by them. Whoever split logs may be endangered by themselves. So this is saying whatever you do, there always has consequences of risk. So this is probably the foundation of the today's a lot of practice, and also the daily life of business. If the axe is dull and its edge unsharpened, more strength is needed, but skill will bring success. So if the tool is not sharp, then you need more effort. So more strength is needed, but skill will bring success. This talk about intelligence, working smartly. Whatever we do it smartly. If a snake bites before it is charmed, there is no profit for the charmer. So this is I think this is talk about the. I couldn't exactly interpret this, but my understanding is, if a snake bites before it's charmed, there is no profit for the charmer. So if something you're already wounded, or something is not in perfect shape, and then whatever you do is not going to bring good for you, lost the charms. I think this is saying blameless life probably is one interpretation, but you can read and interpret in your own way. Words from a wise man's mouth are gracious, but a fool is consumed by his own lips. So this is talk about the tongues and the lips. Just know what to talk, know what time to talk, know how to talk, know in the right way to talk to the right person in the right time. I think that's probably the wisdom. We all need to seek for it. At the beginning, his words are folly. At the end, they are wicked madness, and the fool multiplies words. So this is saying the same idea. No one knows what is coming. Who can tell him what will come after him? What will happen after him? So this is saying words are sometimes saying too much because you do not know what happened next. You do not know who are the listeners in the other explanation. A fool's work wearies him. He does not know the way to tongue. So this is talk about the way to the tongue, which means if you do the work not please God probably, and also the people in the town, that means it doesn't help. I think this is really the true and also the real, and also that's why many people are frustrated. Woe to you, O land, whose king was a servant and whose prince feasts in the morning. Blessed are you, O land, whose king is of noble birth and whose prince eat at the proper time, for strength and not for drunkenness. So this is saying the land. So saying that if the prince just start a feast in the morning, or the king is a servant, so this is not blessed land. On the other hand, if the king from noble birth and the prince eat at proper time, so that's is a blessed country, nation. If a man is lazy, the ruffles sag. If his hands are idle, the house leaks. So this means diligent. A feast is made of laughter, and wine makes life merry, but money is the answers for everything. Feast or laugh, they require money. That's so real since ancient time. Do not revile the king even in your thoughts, or curse the rich in your bedroom, because a bird of air may carry your words, and the bird on the wing may report what you say. So this is saying that the ears all over the places do not sometimes to curse the authority or to challenge the authority or the rich. So this is the real and the wisdom I think we all need to really listen and to learn. I'm going to stop here today and continue next time. Thank you for watching.